can say without any equivocation, without any debate there, Okudzato Ablakwa from this video will be shot forever. Especially with regards to that. There is this particular woman from the APP, which woman a very, very strong and a very, very better response. Or from Yafa, which woman upper Mekosika, but once I share video, share. Those is a couple of area, Chawadi, or comment section.
New mama ye din, ye nyina botre, abaya ye di obetimi bia to bring us back on the road. And almost on a daily basis, you hear of one corruption scandal or the other. Ain't se Ghana phobic crab rebel do more trust in your government with the narrative around corruption. So people in bebu.
Your oncophobia or madane or moho say, let me give this preamble. Osofo, meti hey. And you nyam kesia President Nanado Danko Kufuado di Ashemini Mebusia. I will not go and entangle myself in any corrupt situation. I think say corruption should be punished by law. So obi a corrupter yemfa no nko gina mrenim. And that has been the track record of the New Patriotic Party and our government. President Akufo-Addo baye and Professor Mills ne former President Mahama administrations na corruption wo he prosecuted the cases. Entina Maslock CEO and now were convicted. Oni ha she is a fugitive because yashishan krata di na kogina mrenim ama mrano ni nedi abuanofo. Entina the former board of National Communications Authority NCA yedi omu kogina mrenim ema mrani omu diye convicte entina venture capital under the previous administration emrano yedi omu kogina mrenim. There is no shortcut in dealing with corruption. If you have the evidence, it ought to be prosecuted.
Now, all the examples, people in the former administration,
Entina
no.
Entina meka say, Encrofor the cases be aban refer to one agency or the other, whether a shrajo, whether a police CID, whether a office of special prosecutor. Iyoko ni nyina references ko unim say Northern Development Authority issues by her under this administration before court and now away. So it defeats
motorcycles been a year.
Yeah, so it defeats the conversation about reference to only cases under previous administration. Now under this administration, so about so obi a corrupt and answer there is a scandal. Let me give you a typical example. Me penny Samuel Okudzato Ablakwa of the NDC, member of parliament for Northern. Now say utu wa no akofa krata biaba said there is a scandal. Also for motiha. And a bra penny kofa krata ba yes and aban we yakoton and sase parks and gardens for sase. Mr. I won't comment on any new paper or so-called expose without Ghana media no holding to account. Said this is the explanation and narrative of Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources diaba. I say Enyama will see a lease under this government, the history, the leases were done under NDC, former President John Dramani Mahama administration in 2015 and 2016. The honorable thing would have been say, opinion beba beka se, mena mekaye, nansu nyamienim, in the face of evidence, ebia I was misled, enti Ghana for monfan chayen. Na ochina, okofa bibi fo froba, yakase, there was good intentions behind a goodwill. He was only misled. Now the evidence about ye says documents you or the by na no krebi enim no. Mama no kwama na moving on, jumping onto other issues. And I am mom ni efra yesi embe responde. Without or no, whoever alleges must prove. Until yet the other superior information ba na contradicting your beto abontia. The best thing is mobema na apologize publicly. Mobe friend de na to amanaka se meka say NPP aban and the Honorable Samuel Abujinapo and the previous lands ministers omaton sasea akwa parks and gardens for asase na hwehwemu aba kire say and the former President John Dramani Mahama and omulisi sansasi does that hurt also for me better na meka bibi na manofom na ukonya evidence bi chese na meka na enye saa I should be honorable enough to say, oh, I think some man chemi, but this is the contrary information but you've allowed him to move on. The media has allowed him to move on from that issue.
Allegations, no, the land minister responded, and he came back punching holes into the response from the land minister. And on Namsoma, another response if a land minister or
other response and they did contradict the fact to say Abanwe didn't sell parks and gardens asasi. It did not contradict that. It did not. Lease ye bakope. Ye lease in 1920 or 1960 anyway. It does not matter what kind of applications that goes in and variations that were requested. So what's your expose and it is based on information. You should have had the information from the genesis. Second response and by empacho money nedin komo. Or saying
no.
Or say lands ministry or moboa. Also a monton parks and gardens as I say. So at the end of the day, no. I won't allow him to move on from such a conversation. Ochina blowing hot air on another issue. Ni afreyaba, and yes, scandal upon scandal. But now, this is a dent on the integrity of the person who wakes up every day and bring a document, send me expose. Because your punchy hole said, no, this thing you didn't investigate, you didn't check the records, and the information here could have been easily accessible. Enti eja o de usua amra ana wawie mrehia enti no there is something that goes to the credibility of the witness and answer the person who make allegations enti uni musa obeba bra properly. But that notwithstanding, I have said it and said it again, and it's a NDC for nya akwanya besom Ghana for omo ntimi amputu a single appointee of President John Adjekum Kufuor, NPP 1 administration behind bars. And it was not because former President Mahama is a father for all, as he's been claiming during his encounter with the media. It is because all the people that they lined up before the courts, they didn't have any evidence. Either it had to do with Ghana at 50. Say, your former minister Sabiu, and in Nigeria, they couldn't substantiate it. So it is never true. So Mumunya Akwenya to prosecute and they didn't do it because there is a humanizing posturing of a father for all. It is not true. And Obi Biara or what records from some of these developments from 2009 no say what they are saying.
Security architecture of the former regime. Yeah, observations be. Drones are a flyer in the event center. Na media phone drones ni be. But among the drones are almost fly hono. You strange drones are about hobby. Two of them were Russian origin and military accoutrement. These drones can be used to emit chemical substances that can harm an individual so targeted.
There were some drones.
Yes.
Money baby a free
drones in Fibaye.
And I'm
telling you, it not who.
And I'm event
center at the event center close to the former president.
Mususu said military accoutrement. Military accoutrement.
We detected the drone to be a military accoutrement.
Hey.
Yes. I know what I'm talking about.
Sir?
I know what I'm talking about. In any case, those in charge of the former president's security, arrangement were they able to, discuss with the media which media house will be flying hot drone, and that drone have been logoed by the media house. So the new or strange one the bar able to identify and was an arrangement made. It wasn't. That was a fraud on the part of that.
But so are you suggesting say, sir, a drone they containing military accoutrement, not a targeting wine?
Yeah, a continue. It was a military equipment.
Not
of
a
that drone.
A target.
Fine.
The former president.
Of course, that's the target of the former president. Let me tell you something. NPP4 has started peddling force who said Mahama Yari. Does Mahama look like a sick person? And you no more planning about President Mahama until almost Yari.
Oh, that's how
I don't want to believe in the intel I take when I pick so far from the grounds. But I'm asking a question: no. Is it true that they are training chrophobia because psychiatric hospitals aim to execute a sinister action? And if it so happened, the defense will produce a document before a court that can come about them. See, these are the psychiatric reporter. Now, I'm asking a question. I'm asking a question.
Question, I know them.
Is it also a plan that President Mahama will become a target after the EC opened a nomination for presidential filing? Immediately, NDC filed with President Mahama as a flag bearer of the party. President Mahama will become a target by the regime. I'm asking the question also.
Okay, drone about the bed.
I don't know what that drone came to do. Only those who said the drone can tell.
There should be
good. And I'm saying that, Papa J, what I'm saying is there. It was a failure on the part of Meba.
If perhaps they are kind of say,
don't conclude that. Don't conclude that. This time, man.
It's a drone by since you were able to detect.
Meba.
Military phone, I don't know.
Meba, Papa J, listen to me.
We don't have that evidence.
Shooting to kill an individual is an old-fashioned approach of assassinating political characters. Technology have advanced. A device can be equipped with a chemical substance to get closer to the target and release the substance on the person and pollute the environment around him or her. The moment you hear it, you are done. You are done. Therefore, don't underestimate Masemo Mekano. But I am not addressing the matter to you. I am addressing the
now. I had number Mayedu. Now, Demra, they may be out to know. I bring in nothing but the truth. I bring you facts back to back content. Now, but Mazana share video, share. Don't be students and cover the new year. Share what your comment section. But from Yafa, what my from a I'm a crowd later in the go.